Hey, welcome in. It's your boy VC. What we got today is February the 22nd. We are at 4 a.m. in the morning right now, and we're just going over some Bitcoin. Obviously, I want to thank you for coming over to my channel, the VC channel. And what we're looking at right now is Bitcoin. Now, what I found today that was interesting was a lot of people really talk about this guy's TA and technical analysis. So we want to take a look at it. So what we have here is basically, you've probably been there, Twitter. It is Bcbacker. Now, what I found interesting today was he's following this chart. He has this chart kind of laid out, and he overput it on top of Bitcoin. And as you can see right here, it's pretty much following it to the T. Here's our double top. We came down, another double top in here, and then a nice little fall. And it seems that this is where we're at right here, touching off of here. So it looks like we're going to get a, from this one medium top here, it looks like we're going to come up, go sideways for a little bit, consolidate, and then push up on another top, and then have a nice explosion to the top. And this is basically, put this out about 18 hours ago. And I wanted to take a look at it because there's a couple scenarios here. It was interesting to me because he's got the double top, comes down, he's got a push up, and then he's got this huge dip here. Now, what I was looking at was a little bit different because I expected it to kind of have a little bit more, because he's on a 2 hour here. But I was looking for it to have a little more of a pull down, one up, and then a second up, and then a down, and then we head on our little bit of a run up where we're going to see an altcoin season and a Bitcoin run. So let's take a look at what we got here. I found it kind of interesting. He does have a nice little layout here that seems to be playing out pretty well. So it seems that we're right in this section here. We have a double top, comes down, pushes up. He's seeing the same thing here, comes down, and then there's a little more break below the trend line here, comes across and pumps up. Now what I'm looking at here, what I'm really taking a look at here is at the end of this double top, right? There is a push up. Now I expect that we're in here somewhere. So you see this little double top comes down, and then there's supposed to be a push up, and then a run. So it looks like he's trying to match it up in here. It kind of looks the same, except, this is the difference. This is where I have the difference, where he has it basically bottoming out and then kind of, making its movement up and then going to the top there. So I have a little bit different. I'll show you what I'm looking at here, as far as like how it plays out. So for me, the way I have it here is this is that double top comes in. Now I'm also looking at the 24-hour. Now the difference is right here in the double top, as we come down, I expect it to do one more run up. So I'm looking for something more of, here's our double top that we were just in, and then right now is where we're looking to find a little more push up, which I think we just had, coming down. And this is really where the difference is in here. One more run up. Now what he has is, from this next run up, he has it kind of come across and continuing to run up. I think we're going to have one more double top. Then we're going to come back below where we are now at the 32, 33, touch a 30 or a 28, and then maybe get some candles to wick out, because there's a couple problems here. Is that we have a open CME at 33 plus a 20, I think it's 22.5, that nobody ever talks about on the way out. So I think, what we have to have here is, after this drop down, As you can see from the main double top, we come down, we have one more intermediate double top, and we're on our way down. So here's our main drop, one more intermediate top on the way down. Main top, intermediate on the way down. So somewhere in here, we have to have one more pull up, which would be hitting this resistance line across here. And then I think we come down here, touch one of these 28s or 30s. I think it's going to be about 28 in that area. And then maybe get a couple wicks down. You know how they like to play that game. And then an explosion. So that's kind of like a little bit of the difference. He has us coming down. He has us going up one time, then all the way down. See, he has a full all the way down. He doesn't have a second pump here. But the good news is, at the end of both of these, once we get to those all-time 20, 30,000, etc., we're going to go into, I mean, I think we all agree, we will get that pump that we've been looking for, which is going to send us back into an upward motion, which is going to bring the altcoins. And normally altcoin seasons are going to run for 40 to maybe 60 days. So that is, you know, kind of what we're looking at. So maybe like finishing this up in the middle of March, going on the middle of a run, which would be middle of March, April, and then to May, just kind of like how we ended on that nice little run last year, and then going back into the dip at the end of May. Well, we're going to have to see how this plays out in time, but that's the only difference that I have. I have us doing a little bit of a one more pump up, then back down, right? So I'm looking for one more pump up, then back down, and then we start to move in a nice direction, sideways, making our way back up. But I just wanted to show you that, to compare that, something you guys can food for thought. Other than that, guys, you know, stay focused. I'm doing a lot of shorting out there. You know, looks like we're going to have a nice pump, so stay excited, stay locked in, and you know, we'll keep pushing on that. Other than that, man, good trading, good luck, have a good day, have a good afternoon, depending where you are in the world. And we are with you out there, world. Everyone, be safe.